Otakon! Ho!
I think what we're looking for is over there.
Quick, get out your pencils!
In the summer of 2005, 6 heroes embarked on an epic journey into the heart of the otaku culture. Their voyage would take them to the distant land of Baltimore, home of the legendary gathering known as Otakon. This is their story.
How drunk you are, you always have time for anything. Even while you're lying.
It's better when you're drunk. Especially when you watch things like Excel Saga. Episode 26.
Newspaper!
Wait, is this new episode? Explosions?
No, this is classic. This is
Explosions, fix everything!
Are preparations complete on your costume, sir?
Oh, yes, indeed.
Excellent.
Oh, are we filming?
Yes.
Oh, excellent. Yes, they are complete.
Excellent.
And then in a little bit, I'm gonna update Lungs' thing so we have our scavenger hunt.
Great.
I want to get absolutely everything that's on Lungs' challenge. And hopefully it'll make sense because I'm kind of tired at the moment.
Bed calls.
Indeed.
Bed will call soon for all of us.
Yes.
Hello!
Hello.
Bottom massage!
So you have much more
Speak!
energy than I do.
Oh wait, get off the train gun! Wait, hold. Ah! Ah! I'm being hunted!
Come on, little fella. Not gonna harm you. Gonna shoot you in the ass with a large card.
Oh, sure, that one part at all.
These are disarmed. They're disarmed. Here we go!
As seen on TV.
It's for the good of the group.
How many of us have firearms with our, Kevin, you're firearmless?
Less.
Yeah.
I'm my own firearm. Get it? It's funny. Ha!
Oh. Okay.
I got Full Metal Alchemist. You
Mustang!
Oh, you're Roy
I
Mustang.
like stuff on
Roy
fire.
Mustang, man with the world's largest
What?
I have a weapon. I expect to see a lot of scantily clad people, and I expect to do decently in the Halo tournament.
This is the crazy shit I have in my closet.
I knew I could count on the Sullivans for something.
Yeah, weapons. Christopher DiBiase, Otakon Photo Scavenger Hunt. First annual.
Sorry.
Are you reading the list right now?
Yes.
Yeah. This was Chris, of course, was our prime organizer last year and was unable to make it. So, he has two groups of friends. One back from his home of Long Island. It's Fairfield people. Two groups of 6, I believe. And he's pitted us against each other in a scavenger hunt of photo orientation.
We can fulfill one of these categories by simply taking a picture of me. So a person dressed for the wrong convention.
I know.
I'm dressed for GateCon.
I know. I already asked him if we could use you. He's like, yeah. What's Kevin's costume? And I explained. He said, yeah, we can use you.
Cool.
I think the
So
rest
many
of these
times
we
when
all
I'm
have a
pulling that
copy.
Otakon. Da-da-da-da.
I'm so slow with typing.
Ocean ho!
I'm lost.
This is one of the few times you're going to get to see me in the actual video, so here I am.
Let's take a travel. I'll be your
To be
host.
interviewed.
Crap now. We need traveling music.
Lock and Jen. Lock and Jen. First time Otakon goers, correct?
Yep.
First time Otakon goers.
I just said that! Damn it!
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
Right before we figured out.
Oh, fun sticky card.
I didn't say I'm not going to I'm taking a Puerto Rican shower. Come on.
Nice. Nice. Action.
Please edit that out of the video.
No way in hell. Yeah, seriously, no way in hell.
Not a chance.
Now the race
And
is
when I get beaten up in next year's convention, we'll know why.
All right. Delightful.
I'm not associated with him.
Preliminary day. Good night.
In the morning, to Otakon.
To Otakon.
Rock and roll. We're going to Otakon. We've just departed Wade Street, Casa de Sullivan,
Yep.
Hive Annex number 1. We are en route to Otakon.
There is no difference between Spanish and French. Over.
Nor Italian, we would like to add. Over.
Good weekend is on tap on your XM starting tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. in the West.
We are proceeding in the Tracy Honda, codenamed Dragon, and being followed by
The Jeep Grand
the Jeep Grand Cherokee, piloted by Kevin Sullivan, codenamed Cola.
Yes.
What are we seeing,
We're
Chris?
seeing a Volvo on top of a flatbed, hauling type thing, truck. And it's got propane tanks that are just kind of held on with looks like bungee
I'm gonna
cords.
try to pull up somewhat next to it.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Explosion on wheels, man.
That's 400 points if you hit it.
Oh, they are bungee cords. Fantastic. There's only one bungee cord running through all of them.
Points if you survive.
He kept cutting his wheel to the left. I'm like, oh. Or to the.
Make your move.
It's 257 miles to Baltimore. We have half a tank of gas.
We got a car full of otakus. It's cloudy, and we're wearing sunglasses.
Hit it.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
So, Tek, how does it feel to film out of a window at 55 miles an hour?
It's a rush. My hair's gonna be going like this.
I'm gonna be picking up the pace a bit, so I hope you're
Start the AMV, the Otakon mix with Lupar Sky Remix.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Well, if you wish to know the origin of the name Danbury, there was once a man named. Well, I'm making it up. Too late.
Okay.
I'm making it up, damn it.
Oh, okay.
There's obviously a man named Dan who either liked to bury things or wanted a berry named after him. Unfortunately, the Danbury did not exist, and therefore they named the town after him. Because he was the original settler of Danbury.
Fair enough. What happened to the music? It's very low. Yes!
That's what happened. Everybody ready? Green field? Wait, actually, when green fields comes
Tell
up.
him to wait till it comes up. We just crossed into New York. We're now on the Hutchinson River Parkway.
All right, state number 2 on our journey. as we were saying, state number 2 on our journey.
Yes.
Oh, is he saying evil empire? I'm gonna kill him.
No, it's the Empire State, so we did the Empire theme song.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Kevin misinterpreted there for a second. He thought you were calling New York the evil Empire State.
Don't tempt them.
I'm trying to. Oh.
Rye Brook.
Did you just see Rye Brook? As you may or may not know, a little bit of New York folklore here. This is where the ancient rye creatures, go for their annual spawning. It is also, of course, a good grounds for the Jewish rabbis to hunt their rye bread used in their kosher cooking. As you saw, we just passed White Plains. Once known that the ancient dragon that created the world had a little bit too much dandruff. And thus the White Plains were created. Little known facts.
Minor crisis. We have lost the trailing party.
Yeah.
Yes, we've lost Puma. And it's raining, which makes it even more ominous.
Watch out, the construction workers are apparently on our radio channel. Yeah, that's what we're picking up on. Those construction guys on the side have got our channel. So we're gonna have to communicate.
Wait till we get into Jersey to use the walkie-talkie.
Yeah, wait till we get into Jersey to get the walkie-talkies.
Because we are crossing the
George Washington Bridge. Oh, George Washington, Washington Bridge. George Washington Bridge. Oh, George Washington, Washington Bridge. George Washington Bridge.
This message brought to you by Father Jim Mazing, SJ. Here we are, 11:40, stuck in traffic. Where else but Jersey?
State number 3.
Yes, state number 3. We've already crossed into Jersey, courtesy of the George Washington Bridge. And we are being serenaded by the theme song to Outlaw Star.
And then we were discussing about Firefly.
Yes.
I feel like I should be manning a turret right now. And I should either be completely in red or blue.
Doctor, explain us the origins of the Garden State.
Long ago in ancient history, the Garden State did exist, but was since built over by the modern Americans, and thus the state of New Jersey was formed. Garden State is purely an homage to the subterranean state that lives below us.
This has been another informative interlude from Christopher Sullivan,
the Crime Doctor. Yes. The Great Adventure, Six Flags, where the Garden of Eden's remains remain to this day.
Now known as the Golden Kingdom, home of the King Dakar.
This utterly useless piece of information brought to you by Kevin Tracy and Christopher Sullivan,
the Crime Doctor. Apparel, which has existed since the times of the Revolutionary War, where the French first came to help out the Americans to defeat the British. It was built in memoriam of them.
This historical factoid brought to you by Christopher Sullivan.
The crime doctor. Look! Join for great golf. Join me for great justice.
We are experiencing automotive difficulties with Puma. I'm pulling over to investigate.
Oh man, that's all right. Yeah, we got AAA.
That's a fire.
That's his coolant.
It's not cooling.
Through a bizarre twist of fate, the Jeep has experienced a very, very technical difficulty.
Explosion!
So here we are on the side of the Jersey Turnpike.
Hey, Jersey!
Waiting for assistance.
I am shame to submit.
Nice sword.
Right, Supu. Oh!
Alright, get him.
Yeah, we can see. We can see. They're already staring. That's true.
I got like a. Did you get the moment when it like started?
That's when the
Yeah, you gotta realize if I get the van, we'll be down one navigation system.
No, you won't. We'll have me.
Yeah, but I mean we'll be down max.
But you'll have Chris Sullivan, the crime doctor.
We're slowly making our way back to civilization and Otakon.
There's a Jeep dealership right down the street from where we are. So tow truck gets here, hopefully we'll be 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 o'clock. New tow truck has arrived, finally.
Tow 2.
Tow number 2. So we're now awaiting travel to the place of service where the Jeep, and then yes, then Mr. Tracy will meet us there, and then, God willing, we will continue on our merry way. Well, we finally arrived at the service center.
That we did. It's gonna be about another half a week or so till they get to it, but don't matter now. Hopefully we'll have everything on our way and soon be at Otakon.
Okay. Brandon, Brian, Tracy have come to our rescue. Thank you, gentlemen, for your contribution to this excursion. So we are now in the process of transplanting luggage.
To Otakon!
Crash! Ah, crap.
3/4 of a tank of gas.
Hey, Kev.
Yeah.
Otakon.
There's more.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Out of the car.
disembark the vehicle.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, God, for getting us here. It's been a hell of a long day, and it is right now 8:17, so we better get our asses dressed, in costume, and over to Otakon so we can have some good times on the short-lived Friday night. And then we have this... Yes, we have this lovely hotel room to come back to. Right now, Chris is in the bathroom, enjoying, I believe there's a TV in there. Oh, yeah. So, we'll check back with him later.
Can I complete the scavenger hunt by tonight? Because I have quite a few of them done already. I don't really.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here. This is Otakon.
All right.
Dell kills babies!
Was that just an error message?
No, that was the shutting down windows.
Almost my Geek Squad badge.
No.
Wow.
Go back and flip up the phone and be like,
Are you enjoying this tech?
Technically.
Okay. After a long and arduous journey here, and time well spent at the center, day one of Otakon is wrapped up. Technically, we are already in day two, but we'll let sleep determine what day it is. Any,
I vote for day 1.5.
Day 1.5. Any finishing thoughts?
Good day. A few of us got recognized.
Yeah.
AMVs were enjoyable overall. Worth it.
I like the funny AMVs a lot.
Oh, who doesn't?
They were beautiful. They were the best part of the entire show. Especially that Wizard of Oz Final Fantasy RPG combination thing.
That was delightful.
That was beautiful. Anything with Azumanga Daioh was great.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow.
Peace.
Good night.
Good evening, and welcome to Master Tek Theater. Tonight we explore the history of the concept known as cosplay. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with this ancient tradition, you'll be fond to know that it dates back to the 18th century. Back, of course, when it was referred to as Victorian beautification. Yes, the practice of powdering and displaying wigs was a very popular practice in these days, and especially with the use of small, docile ferrets. Even the founding fathers of our United States were practices of this ancient tradition. Even Thomas Jefferson himself was known to practice cosplay. He was fond of imitating the Archpontiff of Wessex on several occasions, although then General Washington did not approve of it at the time. No. The practice also included imitating many of the monsters and creatures from the then quite popular and famous, I might add, Brothers Grimm tales. And there you have it, the history of the ancient art of cosplay, found here at Otakon 2005, and several other cons throughout the country, even perhaps the globe. Thank you for joining us. I'm Master Tek. Thank you for watching Master Tek Theater.
You know the difference between you and me is? I make this look good.
Da-da-da-da.
Come on, we need at least one course of in tights for the cameras.
Make sure I'm not flush.
Hurry up, quick! Chris needs a
Nice.
Day 2, Otakon 2005.
残酷な天使のように少年よ神話になれ
責めないで消さないで負けないで誰だって持ってるはず譲れないもの愛だけ夢だけ君だけそれだけは離さないどんな時でもなくしたわけじゃないまだ始まってないだから責めないで消さないで負けないで誰だって持ってるはず譲れないもの愛だけ夢だけ君だけそれだけは離さないどんな時でも何が欲しい何がしたいどこに行きたい闇を避けて走り抜けて掴み取れ
Now that I'm partially fused with infinity, when do I get my mount? I mean, I'm obviously above level 40 by now, so.
It's the cast of Mario 2.
Here, Gavin, I'll let you get it first. Then I gotta occupy your.
What did it say?
I have cosplay as an Asian.
Yes! Lock, any updates?
I think I'm up to 3? 3 or 4.
We got 3 as a couple.
Yeah, 3.
Okay. 3 more for Kevin and a heart. Count that as a rare item.
I hit the sticker that says heart block me, but I don't think he really needs it anymore.
request. Can we get a photo of you with the cat ears and then me wearing the cat ears?
Sure.
All right. Excellent.
Thank you. We've been searching for 3 days for that.
Carpe cat ears.
Does that seem right to you?
Does that seem right to you?
Hold your base. Hold your base.
This is the greatest of my strike rate.
Does that seem right to you?
Do we get extra points if you have to run up to an ask if you'll bear his child?
Here we are leaving Otakon. And into the humidity. Goodbye, Otakon. We shall miss you.
Yep. Coming in the elevator?
Does that seem right to you? Okay. All right, Tek, get in your hole.
Do you have a pile?
Good evening, and welcome to another edition of Master Tek Theatre. I am your host, Master Tek, in our continuing series of the study of the otaku culture. Tonight's topic, the acquisition of swag. Now, the term swag dates back to, I'm not really an expert on this topic. Tonight we will have a special guest host discussing the history of swag. We bring you now to Dr. Christopher Sullivan, the Crime Doctor.
Oh yes, thank you, Master Tek, for inviting me tonight. It's most gracious of you.
Oh yes, pip pip cheerio, Doctor. Carry on, yes, Dave Clark 5, fifth spot.
Yes, I've just recently returned from the wilds of Greenwich, Connecticut, a truly savage land. At this time, I was teaching those aborigines that white toilet paper was not the other white meat, while chasing down the famous criminal mastermind, Artie Morty. The query eluded me, but Master Tek was gracious enough to invite me upon his show tonight, where I can explain to you the history of swag, for which the lands of Greenwich have a great deal. Swag first originated with the Amish back in ancient Russia, near the Siberian border. They kept it in the precursors to submarines, which were really at the time just large wine barrels that were sunk with heavy rocks. They hadn't quite figured out the raising part of it yet. Swag was what the Amish acquired from their conquests of the Roman empires and Chinese empires, that they would then ferret off to their subterranean layers after the eventual degradation of the Amish culture due to intense political infighting. As everyone knows, they fled across from the Siberian tundras, through Europe, boarded ships, thus leading to their pirate ancestry, descendants, and headed over to America. In the process, they of course encountered the founding fathers, who were at the time practicing the art of Victorian beautification. And one particularly rousing night, over too much rum consumed with Benjamin Franklin, who else? The two groups decided to talk, and it was decided that in addition to cosplaying, that it would be just fantastic if the Amish reveled in their previous glories and went out and acquired swag. And as we know, this has continued on through the ages to modern day cosplayers who, instead of the acts of piracy and pillaging, now acquire their swag through purchasing. And that's all I have on the subject, Master Tek. Needs more ketchup.
Yes, thank you, Doctor, for that thrilling and lengthy history of the acquisition of swag. Those Amish, fascinating people. Excellent bakers. Well, thank you again for joining us for another exquisite, cultured episode of Master Tek Theatre. I am, of course, your host, Master Tek, and this is, of course, Fuzzy. I would like to thank my esteemed colleague, Christopher Sullivan, the Crime Doctor, for joining us this evening for this special edition of Master Tek Theatre, Otakon edition. I am Master Tek, and you're not wearing any pants. Good night. Guest appearance by Amy Mayerhoff.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You guys are here? Crap!
Told you we'd pass you.
And then I went as Marie today. And I had 18 people stop me and ask for pictures. Just from like in the span of like maybe. Subliminal and superliminal. You stop that right now.
What?
Yeah. You.
What?
Exactly.
Huh?
Yes.
See? Crab battle.
Fantastic.
Scallop battle.
Sure.
Crab battle. Crab battle.
Does that seem right to you?
Stop stealing my line!
Does that seem right to you?
Does that seem right to you?
Yeah, right. Bottom massage.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Kevin Tracy minivan ride this afternoon. Over on my left is my driver, Kevin Tracy. An excellent fellow. Everybody wave hi to Kevin. Hi! Yes, over on our left is some of Walt Disney's superliminal advertising.
Superliminal.
Telling you to eat, which of course you must now obey by going to our overly priced concession stands. On your...
Oh, over to our right. See Mario. Mario Dance Party.
That was Mario, everyone.
Hi, Mario.
Oh my god, that car just cut in front of us.
Crab battle.
So how's this one? We'll try it on for size. Right now we just passed exit 2. As you'll notice, the New Jersey Turnpike lacks an exit 1, since New Jerseyans think that exit 1 is an unlucky number. Since 1 is an unlucky number.
Who's gonna be the fat guy soon?
Oh, you're fucked now.
Does that seem right to you? Damn it! No! I just thought about it.
With special guest opera singer Jeffrey Steingart.
Oh, crab battle. Staten Island. In the time of ancient Rome, the Romans set their garbage adrift like Viking sailing ships, except they never lit it on fire. Eventually, through the currents of the Gulf, it collected off of what would later be known as New York, into the island that we now know as Staten Island. To this day, you can still smell the stench.
This has been another informative interlude from Christopher Sullivan.
The Crime Doctor. Oh no, Tek, Arthur is dead. What shall the round table do? Luckily, Chris Sullivan, the Crime Doctor, is on the case. Come, generic agent boy. Let's follow this.
Chris, you give him a call.
We're here.
Oh!
Crab cake.
What was this?
Soy milk.
That was soy milk.
This is gross.
This is day 3, soy milk, packed on day 1.
That's amazing.
That was in.
That's awesome.
This was in the minivan the whole time during the weekend, and the parking garage was hot.
Heat and pressure.
milk. We forgot about the soy milk.
I don't even know where to throw this.
It's like brains.
Well, who don't you like?
Monkey brains.
I know. I'll dump the liquid in the sewer.
Tales from the back seat.
It all sounds like Wookiee back there.
filming me walking it off.
This is the end.
Oh god.
We made it.
The counter just went up like.
Let's unpack.
Wait. Here, help me act out number 2. Here, point the gun at me. What's number 3? Hold on.
I got a spaz in an M16.
Safety lever should not be released till you shoot.
Oh, I thought it said, please do not shoot something and shoot it back in your heart. Alright, do number 1 again. Wait, what's the line?
I can't even take a picture.
So excited.
I want to go play with my M16. Hold on, I'll be back in a minute.
He's like, yes! She's sexy.
Oh, now I gotta go get mine and show you.
Sexy.
Actually, yes, please. I don't have a picture with you doing that.
You don't?
No.
I don't think it went out of the picture.
Yeah, that went out of the picture.
Oh, my fault.
Hold on. The face was excellent. Oh, that captures the true vitality of the situation.
Yes. Alright, next.
Reginald. Bull! Oh, hello, folks. The crime doctor here. It's quail season, of course. This year, I've decided to use an assault shotgun. Have fun. That's the... or puppet. That's the beauty of it. You wish me? I did. Squeeze away.
Huh?
No, it's already pumped.
Okay.
And the beauty of it is you pump it once. Now, apparently, if you pump it 2 or 3 more times, and they said that's the max you should do it, you can put 2 or 3 readers in there.
Any last thoughts?
Crap.
Does that seem right to you?
I'm not wearing any pants.
that lady is just collecting those little air freshener things on her rearview mirror. She had at least 10 of them. I don't think that speaks well of her car.
Hey, get your feet off that damn samoflam!
What the hell is a samoflam?
I want to see your tits, my dear.
Please tell me if there's anything behind me.
There's sidewalk, and more sidewalk.
I gotta get.
The other day, I got the hat off a guy's head. There was one hat left, and he was on somebody's head, and I bought it off of him.
That's a rare item.